Time to make
What's up, Nerd Herd? How we doing today? All right, welcome back to Two-Gun Pixie. We're doing a new bit here. We're going to be calling this 20-Sided Shots. 20-Sided Warriors just finished playing Daedalus Sentence. This is the first time. We just played it one game the first time. And I have two of the 20-Sided Warriors here with me, live, that partook in the game. And we're going to get a quick review from them. There will be a much larger, more in-detail written review. But to start things off with, let's go to our rule master, never a rules lawyer. Ryan, what's up?
Hello there, good. So, Daedalus Sentence, absolutely incredible, I think. Gameplay was really smooth. The way the rules read and the way that everything kind of played out was incredibly straightforward. There was nothing too confusing about it. Very few questions about things other than just reference, just to make sure we were doing things right. Everything's really spelled out for you as far as gameplay goes, where you need to move, how things work, what you have to do it. The character design very unique in terms of abilities and what you have to do. There's no real complaints or anything I have about it at all. I thought it was really well put together as a whole. Gameplay is really great, really straightforward, really smooth. Really
All right, and you'll definitely be playing this game again?
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it?
Absolutely.
Now, just to let everyone know, we played with 4 players.
Yes.
But you mentioned when you heard about the 5-player version.
The 5-player version, you can do the 1v all component, which I'm very much looking forward to attempting to do that, to see how that kind of adds to the manipulation, because there is a lot of stuff that that's out of your control, but that you can strategize for, and that's what actually I thought was brilliant. Is that first time out, there's a lot you really need to very carefully strategize what you're going to do to make sure you don't end up getting caught or losing the game. And we were doing that within the first turn. We were able to just kind of get right on top of it. So it's really, definitely if you're a regular gamer, it would be very easy to dive into this and very easy to pick up. So very, very well done.
Cool, and I'm glad that you want to play the bad guys, because It's usually me playing the one versus everyone.
Well, before we even played, I'm like, ooh, the bad guy sounds cool. After having played it, I'm like, nah, I really want to try the bad guy role.
Well, you will definitely be the bad guy then. Very cool.
Awesome.
All right, now let's change seats over here and get Wyatt in.
All right.
Now, Bridget has already left for the evening. She has a long trip ahead of her. But Ryan and Wyatt, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. So this game, just like Ryan, I really loved it. Now, I could agree with everything Ryan said, but there's one thing that I think was the most important part of this game, which you can't find in most places these days. So, in a lot of card games, it's really terrible because no matter how good any player is, it all matters what the next draw is sometimes. That all it comes down to, do you draw the right card, do you not? There's just at the end of the game, at the end of some games, it's just a coin flip. We lost the game because we weren't good. If we were better, we would have won. And that is amazing. It is insanely hard to make a game that has any sort of random element where skill is more important than anything else. Because there's randomness in this game, but it would be very hard for me to think of a situation that could randomly come up where we would be completely unable to save ourselves. If we did it right and we strategized, we haven't played with the extra features yet, because once you get to more players, once you've played a few times, they recommend making it more difficult. So we haven't tried that yet, but in the state we did play it in, it was all skill. Complete skill that decided who won, and I thought that was amazing.
And you're really looking forward to playing the game again?
Oh yeah, I'd definitely play it again. Maybe even go up to the 3rd difficulty level. I don't know, I might humble myself once I try that. But I thought we could do it. We have a good group of gamers here.
All right, very cool. Now, let me get over here and get my 2 cents worth in, or my 2 GP in. All right, Big Johnny G, great grognard with you. So, first of all, I'd like to thank Eagle-Gryphon Games for making this, because I really enjoyed playing this game. I love the mechanics of it. It's very... Oh, we gotta put that chip back in. Oh. It's really interesting. I love the dual mechanic of the fact that there's the two boards in it, which you don't see the second one here. But besides the actual prison board, you have what they call the Theseus board. And the way you get to manipulate that's what I think Ryan and Wyatt were really getting to about the fact that there's cards which, there's a luck factor in, but there really isn't any luck factor because it's how you're going to manipulate it. Because you definitely have time to manipulate cards that you're going to find that are in the Theseus board, so you'll be able to manipulate what's going to be happening next, how the board is going to move, how the patrol is going to move. And I love that dual mechanic in the game of the two boards. It's seamless. It really does come together seamless. I'd like to take one quick second to address a couple of negative things that I've heard about the game that I totally disagree with. One, the box size. This has been a point of contention, I think, with a lot of gamers. At least with a few reviewers anyway. Let's be fair, with a few reviewers. I'm not going to name names. You've already seen the reviews. You know who I'm talking about. I'm obviously not the first review you're going to for this. Yeah, it's big, but it fits everything great. I have no room getting it on the shelf. And I have games that are just as big. I have Red Dragon Inn 5, Galactic Rebellion, Fortune and Glory, Shadows of Brimstone. These are all huge box games that I never once hear any reviewer complaining about that. So get off it. Whatever you got out there, just stop complaining about the size of the pizza box. Definitely want to address that. The art, there's been some complaints about the art, and I would really like to stick up for it, but I'm not a fan of this art. It's a little bit sketchy for me. I don't mean sketchy like, is it selling drugs on the corner? I just mean it doesn't really look completed. It looks rushed a little bit. I think the Daedalus Sentence could have been bigger, especially because of the size of the box. It should have taken up some more room. Would have just made it look better. I've also been hearing complaints that it's too dark. I don't think that's a complaint at all, because this is a kind of a dark game. You're breaking out of a prison. So I think it just kind of adds to the feeling of the game. But yeah, overall the game plays well. The gameplay, the mechanisms are fine. Just like everyone else, I am dying to play this game again. I can't wait to. And so we're going to do a full review of this, a full written review. And I think maybe the next game we play, we might actually do a film of it. So look forward to that. We'll keep everyone in touch. Two-Gun Pixie. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. We're all over the damn place. All right, so this was a quick review, 20-sided warrior shot for the Daedalus Sentence by Eagle-Gryphon Games. Big Johnny G,